Basically what I'm going to do, I've wired my Garmin in to, because now the old XL, instead of being 6 volt, it's 12 volts, so opens up a whole new world. So I soldered that into the system, and now I've got my, I shall fit that in now, I shall resolder it in, and also I can sleeve these joins rather than tape them. I'm going to snip this cable off, stick that somewhere, solder it into the existing power line, which I said is 12 volt now, and then I can run phones, recharge stuff. First thing you've got to remember when you're messing around with these is that the centre is positive, so you've got to find out which one it is. You don't want to wire it up the wrong way around. It's only a cheap old one from Halfords, so I reckon through here somewhere. It'll be held in with cable ties, and as you know, my favourite way of securing things. So we'll strip that back a bit. So I've just wound these onto the wire, the bare wires, roughly, just so I can do a check. See, I've got the polarity right. So ignition on, red on the centre, 12 volts. Yeah, so I've got that the right way around. If I put it, the black on the centre and the red on the outside, I'm getting a negative, so that's wrong. Right, all I've got to do now is resolder that. Since then I've actually bought some sleeves which I can heat shrink over. So once I've broke the solder on each join, I can slip that on as well. The old soldering iron looks a bit dirty, so let's dip that in the flux. Give that a bit of a clean up. Yep. Load it up with a bit of solder. There we go. So firstly I want to split this anyway to put the sleeves on. There we go. Put a sleeve over that. Ooh. Trying to hold all this shit into place is going to be fun. There we go. Put the soldering iron down, Paul, because you're going to burn yourself. Hold that underneath that one, and hopefully we should get a join. Voila, that's one. Now just got to separate the live wire. Try not to burn yourself, Paul. Melt everything. There we go. The trick with this soldering, to get everything in the right place roughly before you heat it up. That's if you haven't got three hands. So let's tin that up. Already put plenty of solder on.
Why is that open?
Shut it.
Yeah.
Complaint from the management. Left the back door open. Yep, that's good. The heat shrink tubing has got a little bit warm from the soldering and made it a little bit difficult to move, but I've done it. So all we've got to do is warm that up. Job's a good one. That's good. Final check on the polarities. When you're old and stupid, you need to keep checking everything. Oh. Yeah, that's good. 11 volts. So I shall still put a bit of Gorilla tape over that, because that's strong. It's armoured tape, the toughest stuff ever. It'll hold panels on, and it's got a little bit of mesh in there which makes it even stronger. So very good. Now just to remount the dash with my cable ties. Quick release dash. Why do I use cable ties? Because you can replace them in a second. Well, a minute. And cut the scratchy bit off with a Stanley knife. What's wrong with that?